Hello, Virgo. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of October 4th through the 10th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now, Virgo, take what resonates and leave the rest, as these are very general readings. All right, Virgo, so let's take a look at what the cards are indicating for your week ahead. And I am going to bump this down. All right. First card, Virgo, 8 of Wands. Next, Major Arcana card, the Sun. King of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Wow, Virgo. We'll get to your oracle cards in just a bit, but give me a moment here. I want to see if Spirit has anything else to add. Any messages from Spirit coming through for Virgo? Well, it's not so much a message coming in from Spirit, Virgo. It is the energy that is radiating. And look I just hit the camera. It is just the energy that is just radiating off of your cards this week. Very fast moving energy. And I remember last week you had the energies where you could reinvent yourself. And that is exactly what's showing up here. This is like the beginning of a fresh start for you, Virgo. So let's take a look at each of your cards. Taking a look at your first card here, you have the 8 of Wands. This is your anchor card, and this energy sets the tone for the week ahead. So hang on to your hats, Virgo, because the 8 of Wands is a very fast-moving energy. Things are going to happen even quicker than like overnight. Some things are going to be almost instantaneously, where one moment it was one way and the next moment another. This is Sagittarius's card in energy. So it's very adventurous, unpredictable, very enthusiastic energy ruled by Mercury. So this has got to do with communication, perception, business, travel. How ready are you, Virgo, to just up and move in an instant? This number 8 energy is very abundant energy coming in this week. So it's very important to me, at least, an intuitive reader, as to which way these wands are going. It's very important on the 8 of Wands card. And your wands are going up, taking off. So something is about to soar. If you have a business, this means that you can have a booming business all of a sudden. Something is soaring, taking off. In regards to your career, this can be your career is now taking off. Maybe getting a promotion, getting a bonus, moving up in the company. This is a card of creating great transformations, and very quickly, with this going up and off and heading diagonally here off into your future. So this can be something like very unexpected, very quickly taking place, because this week is a very favorable time for some new creation, a new project that's really going to take off. So if you have an idea in mind, get it out there with this kind of energy. Now, let's pull a clarifying card and see what we get in regards to the 8 of Wands. Okay. We've got the Major Arcana card, the Star, Virgo. So if there's something you've always wanted to do, this is the week. This is one of the most positive cards as your clarifying card to what the 8 of Wands could be. The wands are very passionate energy. It's something that you really would be getting excited about. You would really enjoy. You really want this to happen. And the star is about hope and optimism for what it is that's taking off for you. So this week, Virgo, I would say don't let anything stop you from moving forward with whatever's coming your way, because something is really going to take off for you. And this can certainly be your career, your love life, where you live, the people around you. It could really go off in so many different directions because this is a general reading. If I was reading for one person, I would have to pull more cards individually to just pinpoint it as to what it is. So take my word for it. And even the stars numerology of 17 reduces down to 8. This is abundance coming in. Now your next card, Major Arcana card, the Sun. An extremely positive card indicating your center stage. This is a card of clarity, putting yourself out there, being in the spotlight, being successful. This card certainly represents personal growth for you, Virgo. And the Sun card, if you have a question in mind, should I or should I not, this is definitely a yes card. So what is your intuition saying to you right now? Do some meditating, tap into spirit, see what inspiration comes through for you. The number 19 of the Sun card reduces to 10. So your current phase of life is wrapping up. And then reducing the 10 now down to 1. If there is something new that you've been wanting to do, it's going to be taking off for you at this time. Now, this is an energy that's going to come in very quick. It's not going to be here that long. You need to take advantage of it. No hesitation whatsoever, Virgo. So let's pull a clarifying card. See what else we get in regards to the Sun card. And all these sunflowers on this card are symbols of happiness, optimism, vitality. You don't get a better green light than this, Virgo. Okay. The King of Swords. Well, definitely could be some advice that you're getting. Could be you actually hearing this tarot card reading and then making the decision to move forward with your plans. Now, the King of Swords is actually Aquarius's card and energy. So might be an Aquarian that's involved in whatever is going to be taken off for you this week. But the meaning behind the King of Swords is just being assertive, very logical, just thinking about consequences and not letting your emotions get in the way, get involved in any decisions this week. You need to just move forward. The King of Swords is like seeing the truth and basing your decisions on careful thought. And all your cards are saying, go for it. So again, this could be in regards to where you're living, maybe just up and moving to where you always wanted to live. It can be in regards to traveling. Maybe you wanted to take a trip to a specific spot. So whatever it is that you have a passion for or always wanted to do, these first two cards here are amazing for you, Virgo. Now your next card, the King of Wands. And he is pointing. This is a Leo individual pointing you in the right direction. And if you're listening to this video and this all resonates with you here, and you need to make a decision, not sure what to do, where to go, you are listening to a Leo giving your tarot card reading right now. The message with this particular card in this deck The King of Wands is pushing you to aim higher towards your ambitions. So actually, the advice of the dead for this card in this deck is to follow the advice of a strong person, one that you trust, and without fear. And this will be particularly rewarding. So it's up to you, Virgo. But let's pull a clarifying card and see if we get any more information out of this. But this Leo is telling you to move forward with what it is you want to do. And it's interesting. He's also pointing at your oracle card message. So I'll be curious to see what that happens to be. Okay. We have the Two of Cups. So this could be in regards to a kind of union, partnership, some kind of bond, agreement, contract. This is a general reading, so this can go off in many different directions. But something's coming together for you. This is like equality. Maybe someone that's going to be perfect for you, whether it's in love or in business. It depends on what it is that you're going after. Now, your last card here, Virgo, is the Ace of Cups. Now, the aces are the presentation, the beginning of an opportunity. So all your cards here are indicating something's coming in, telling you, yes, 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 pointing you here in the right direction. And now your overall energy is the Ace of Cups, which is an overflowing cup of love, success, positive energy, creativity, inspiration. I could just go on and on. So new opportunities for love, friendship, spiritual growth, job opportunities. So for some Virgos, this could be an engagement. That's what I'm picking up for some of you. Maybe a romantic getaway and then you're getting engaged. It's a fresh start. That's what I was picking up in the beginning. Can be actually more on the emotional side, how you're going to feel for whatever this is coming in and taking off. And it's just going to make you feel really good, Virgo. Now, the Ace of Cups can also be an indication of a very fertile energy. So if you're looking to start a family or add to one, this is a very good indication, general energy for the week ahead. But one thing that's amazing with the Ace of Cups is it's the opening up of your intuition. So pay attention to that this week, Virgo. What's your little inner voice saying? Is it telling you to take the job or go out with this person or move and buy this house? Listen to what your inner little voices are telling you this week. So let's pull a clarifying card for the Two of Cups, see what we get. Oh, wow. Wow, Virgo. Oh, my goodness. Major Arcana card, the World. It doesn't get any better than this. You have tremendous, outstanding cards this week. This is definitely that something here is ending and you've got a new beginning coming in. And you're going to be feeling on top of the world. This number 21 energy reduces down to 3, which is an indication of new beginnings. And I would go for it, Virgo. Now, your numerology for the week ahead is number 29, which reduces to 11. This is a master number. This is a very positive sign, very powerful energy surrounding you this week, both inward and outward. And I'm really not surprised that this has turned up based on these incredible cards that you have for your reading this week. The master number 11 is the first of the master numbers, all things spiritual, mystical. This is a type of energy that can really open a doorway to your subconscious mind, opening the gates for you to become like a charismatic leader or an inspirational person, someone who can dream really big. So really incredible energy you have surrounding you this week, and then having the master number 11 here on top of it all. Holy cow. Let's take a look at which crystal your angels and guides have chosen for you this week. Amethyst. Of course, amethyst. Why not? Totally has to do with your intuition, your third eye chakra. So yeah, your angels and guides are indicating to have the amethyst crystal on you at all times this week, or wear amethyst. It's an indication your intuition is very, very strong this week. And really to trust in your intuition, because this is your inner self. Your spirit guides, your angels connecting with you, giving you guidance and insights. You're going to be able to just think about questions and just come to having answers. And the other thing I'm picking up, the fact that amethyst is the birthstone for the month of February, I'm being drawn to what you do right now here in October. Might then have some significance, maybe something major, like a major thing happening then in the month of February 2022. It's got something to do with what you're putting into place and doing this week. It's going to have a major impact at that time. So keep in mind, February 2022. Now, this crystal is associated with your third eye chakra. That's your sixth chakra. That's your perception, your intuition. So Virgo, be sure to have the amethyst crystal with you this week. Harness the power of amethyst to really connect to your intuition for the week ahead. Okay, King of Wands pointing to your Halloween Oracle card message, and you received Skull of Flowers, creating through the ashes. Well, isn't this a beautiful card? Beautiful energy coming off of this card. This has the Phoenix energy to it. This card, it celebrates not just the kind of the Phoenix energy, you know, the Phoenix bird rising from the ashes, but an energy of success and full bloom through adversity, the tough times. This is also giving you the green light, because when this card shows up, there is an absolute sureness to create, to start fresh. The universe here is giving you a blank slate to work off of so that you can build what you really want, Virgo, rather than settling for anything less. So the message with this card is that sometimes you wish for a life different from the one that you have. And that certainly can mean radical change. And sometimes to have that new life, everything might have to fall apart to make it so. And that can be very uncomfortable. Now, if this totally resonates with you, this is your week. It could be in regards to losing relationships, or they might have changed. You could have lost your job or had to move house. You might have been in poor health at some point. But with this card turning up along with the rest of your cards, there is something, an opportunity coming in where your life is going to take off and have a radical change. And the only thing I have to say to you, Virgo, is just go for it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. And if you're interested in a private tarot card reading to kind of pinpoint a little bit more here, my website link is listed below. Love and abundance to my Virgo family.